Greetings and welcome to the Resident Evil 1.5 Retrospective. Well, short of. Resident Evil 1.5, the unfinished game that almost became the legendary Resident Evil 2. You know, this is one of those what could have been stories that still fascinates me and fans to this day. After the massive success of the original Resident Evil in '96, Capcom started working on its sequel, known internally as Biohazard 1.5 in 1997. The story was completely different, with no Claire Redfield in sight. Our young bowl-cut hero Leon S. Kennedy was in the game, but it was not his first day on the job. It also seemed as if Chief Irons wasn't the creepy sleazebag he turned into.
Everyone's gonna die!
But instead of Claire, you played as Elza Walker, the young motorcyclist racer in Raccoon City during the outbreak. Marvin Brana was also in the game, and he seemed to be the companion type, following Leon around to different locations and even helping him get into certain areas. Ada played a massive role as well, as she seemed to be an umbrella scientist rather than an agent. Or was she undercover? Never mind. The vibe of Resident Evil 1.5 was way grittier. The Raccoon Police Department wasn't a fancy remodeled museum. It looked more like a functional government building. With some areas in the games and rooms kinda looking like you're floating in outer space, and a lot of assets that finally made it to the final game in January of 1998. But the real question was, why was it scrapped? Well, Capcom just flat out thought it wasn't good enough. They felt it lacked the tension and polish of the first game. So, they said, move over Hideki Kamiya. The result? The Resident Evil 2 we all know and love. Still, some things from 1.5 survived. Elza was reimagined as Claire Redfield, and parts of the scrapped environments were reworked into the final game. Fast forward to today. Fans have pieced together builds of 1.5 from old assets and leaks. It's not a full game, but it gives the fascinating look of what Resident Evil 2 could have been. Resident Evil 1.5 is more than just a cancelled game. It's a piece of gaming history. What's wild is how much it still influences the series today, with even locations used in the Resident Evil 2 remake, the shooting range. But if you could change one thing about Resident Evil's history, would you? Would you have put some of these concepts into the finished products? Let me know in the comment section below, and thank you for checking out the Resident Evil Retrospective.